What's going on, good people? This is Ramsey at Empowerment by Ramsey, by way of Fitness Building by Ramsey. So I'm on my way to the gym. And before I go, this morning, I wanted to have a conversation about something that seems to be complex, but it's a lot simpler than what we think it is. And I want to start off by saying, I believe in you, period. You may not have a lot of people believing in you. You may not want a lot of people to believe in you. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not scared of you. No, I'm not scared of what you think about yourself and have thought about yourself or the supposed demons that are in your life. None of that stuff frightens me. Not at all. So this is the thing. I'm here in your face, in front of you, letting you know that you're worth it. So all of the other mediocrity that you have heard throughout the years, none of that matters. It's not important to me. I'm not certain all of the supposed bad things you have done or the exact bad things that you have done, whether towards yourself or other people. I'm not certain of it. But you're still breathing, whether you are in jail or out of jail. That doesn't mean I promote any negativity toward another or towards yourself. I do not. But at the end of the day, this is your opportunity to move in the direction that you want. All right. However, this specific conversation today is about goals and eating, food, period. Okay. Nevertheless, that doesn't negate the overall simplicity of knowing or of understanding that you are supported and that there are more people for you than there are against you. So let's move forward. All right. Let's make this happen. Okay. So, food. Food. I love food. Dude, I'm a straight up foodie. And anyone that knows me, knows that I'm a foodie. Why do you think I cook? Why do you think I got the cooking show going? I love to cook. I'm a foodie. I'm good at cooking. However, some years back is one thing I had to learn. I had to learn versatility. I remember I was talking to a vegetarian and she wasn't eating meat. So I had to be creative. However, in that area, or I suppose the stress having to create meals that did not involve meat or meat based products except dairy, um, it encouraged me to be more creative in my approach. So, what does that mean? So, I want to give to you something that I had to learn the hard way, but I want you to get it simply for you. The first tool is be creative. Be creative. You don't have to eat the same stuff the same way every time. Now, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But there are more than one way to skin a cat. And since it is, well, let's try something different. All right. Everything comes down to the way you think about yourself and the way you think about the food you're eating. If you don't see any other alternatives, then there won't be any. And most importantly, the goals that you are insisting that you're moving in the direction of, how does that feel to you? Does that still feel the same way it initially did when you started off toward that goal? This is my suggestion. Try not to make weight loss or having this beach body your goal. Can you do me a favor? And if it fits well with you, do yourself a favor. Kind of minimize your goal and make it just choosing alternative meals that's going to benefit your body as a whole. That's it. Just kind of get into the groove of choosing meals or food items or any form of substance that is going to benefit your body in the long run. Not just today, but for the rest of your life. Do you know why? Because you only get one body. So the question is, what is your intent behind caring for your body? So if your intent is giving your body everything it needs to grow, to thrive, to feel good, to balance itself out, then it wouldn't be about losing weight or gaining muscles or all of those other things. Don't get me wrong, losing weight is great. And that is an indirect effect of choosing alternative meals and items that benefit your body as a whole. The body will adjust and recalibrate and give itself what it needs, and everything else that it doesn't need and that doesn't serve it will cease to exist. However, after you have fortified that thinking inside of your mind, then I would strongly suggest you can move in the direction. It's your choice. You can move in the direction of the rips, the cuts, the tones, or the athletic body types. But for now, especially if you're starting off as a novice, you're starting off and this is your first time doing this, you just kind of want to move in the direction of, hey, what is an alternative meal? Let me be kind of creative with this. What can I do that's going to benefit me? It's going to taste good, and I know it's healthy for me. Move in that direction. It's easier. Honestly, it's simpler, the thinking, and it doesn't add a lot of stress to you. Because the stress comes from the obligation of putting yourself in a position that you have to do this. I have to do this for my goal. And if I don't do this, then none of that shit even matters, man. At the end of the day, the intent behind loving yourself in this way is what's going to maximize, pardon me, um, your journey in this direction. So you want to love yourself in this way? Cool. Let's do it. But stressing yourself out is going to discourage you. And you're not going to be interested. And you're not going to want it. You're just not going to want it. So building a relationship with yourself is healthy begins with choosing alternatives and affirming that through whatever alternative is the best for you. So since that is the case, choose an alternative that is not exactly something that you are accustomed to, but you know is beneficial and it feels good to you. There's a world of information out here about health and wellness and what you should do and what you have to do, or you better do it, and all of those other to-dos. But the question is, what fits well with you? Okay, let's start there. And it doesn't matter if you're getting back into it, if you've been doing it a long time, or if you're just beginning. This information doesn't change. This tool doesn't change. Okay? So at the end of the day, what is your intent behind loving yourself in this way? If your goal, rather, is to lose weight or get cuts and all of those things, that's fine. But first, focus on the food alternative. That's going to give you that indirect outcome that you're interested in. And the reason I say indirect is because if the food is the exact item you need to move you in that direction, everything else is going to fall into place because you're feeling good, you feel encouraged, you feel balanced, you feel comfortable enough, and you have built up this credibility with yourself to move in that direction. And it's all for you. It's not for anyone else. It's not. Now, and again, everyone has an opinion about the construction until it's time to lay the bricks. So, since you are building and constructing this for your life, lay your bricks the best way you can to fortify the longevity that you want for your foundation. All right. This is Ramsey at Fitness Building by Ramsey. Obviously, Empowerment by Ramsey. So stay humble, stay hungry. Stay humble, stay hungry. Go after what it is that you want because this is for you. All right, let's make it happen. I'll let you guys soon. Peace.